Yo, what's going on? Oh, you
What's
know what? You know what? I messed up. But let me
uh-oh.
see if I can bring it up. But anyway, welcome to Irregular Raps, y'all.
We're not perfect all the time.
but there you go. I had to get the beat up.
Right.
So this is what I said I was gonna promise we do. And this beat
Stay
is
with the hit.
smooth, chill, relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me lower this down and tell y'all who this beat is by. If there's any rap artists listening and you like you just want to look for beats, this guy he creates beats and he's actually from Russia. And the
Really?
name of this producer, odd name, but his name is No Named Prod. And that to me, I don't know. I don't get it. But No Named Prod. I guess Prod meaning producer. No name producer. But
Oh,
Prod
okay,
is
gotcha.
short
Yeah.
for producer. Yeah. But that's the name of this producer on this track who created this beat. You can hear the sample sometimes. That's what the sample is saying sometimes. I'm not sure if it's saying anything else, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
But
digging it, man.
anyway,
I'm digging it with
I
a
dig it.
shovel.
I dig it. Anyway, welcome to the show. Yeah. Man, a lot has been happening. I know with you, Victor, a lot has been happening with me musically,
Yeah.
creating music, creating beats. I'm always at it, man. I know you're always at it mentoring students and you're always at it with sanctifiedsound.org. But sometimes we need to just get away, relax, chill.
Yeah.
And one of the days that we were able to do that at least was Super Bowl day. I was able to do that more. And I'm sure you
Yes.
was able to relax and watch the Super Bowl. And
Right.
man, it's interesting because I always talk to people about the Super Bowl, and the common feedback I think I get when people want to watch the Super Bowl is really
Super
when
Bowl, right.
people, yeah, it's really when people want to watch the commercials and the halftime show.
Right.
People don't really
Right.
care about watching the game a
Right.
lot of times.
Right.
So
Unless it's a good game and your team's in it. But if it ain't, you know,
yeah,
that everything else is like prelude to the halftime show, right?
yeah. I heard one dude on my job. He said he was working out. He said, "Man, I ain't really care about the Super Bowl. I saw the Super Bowl while I was working out on TV." And
Right.
this was before the halftime show. So right before the halftime show, he left. But the halftime show was about to start. He said he was driving like 80, 90 miles per hour just to rush to get home to watch the halftime show.
Right. I know, right?
I'm like, man, people they want to see the halftime show. With that
Yeah.
said, man, I like the halftime. Like we're music heads, and we love to listen to watch artists. What did you think about the halftime show? I guess I'll start off by asking you.
So, man, it was amazing. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest. Like it was one of the best halftime shows that I've seen in a long time.
Mm,
Long time. Not because of all the like stuff that was going on, that would be going on. This was clean. It was well put together, well executed. You know, it man, it was amazing. I think everybody nailed it for the most part.
hmm
But to see Dr. Dre's legacy, everybody on that stage came from his tree.
hmm
Except Mary J. She just kind of, she was just along for the ride or whatever. But everybody else up on that stage came from his tree, and just to see, the legacy and everything that he worked towards, it was generations coming from him, and it was
Yeah,
was like it was incredible to see that. And like I said, everybody executed for the most part. uh Everybody executed. I'm gonna
yeah.
leave it at that for right now. But I'm curious on your thoughts though. But I do want to rant about something on
No,
that.
I thought it was I thought it was clean too. Like that was
Yeah.
the first thing, one of the first things I thought about when I saw this. And they didn't try to do anything too extra. You know,
Right.
what I really like was the different staging. They used like a house. It looked like almost like a like somebody drove, like one of them trailer,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
I
they
forget
just
what you
backed
call
it
it.
in or
Vehicle.
just
Yeah.
drove it on stage.
Yeah.
It didn't take too long to set up.
Yeah, you know, but it was different. It was cool to see
Right.
something different than just a big old stage with a whole bunch of things happening on stage. But that was cool. What I liked about that. Um and something else that somebody told me what they noticed, which they really appreciated, was Eminem kneeling down. You know, as a white
Yeah.
man kneeling down, you know, usually see the black
And he
people
stayed down.
turn.
If you
Yeah,
notice,
he
he
stayed
stayed
down.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Mhm.
Um But yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I'm curious to know what you wanted to rant about. Was it
Bruh.
music or was it
Speaking of M, okay.
All
I
right.
love M to life,
Yeah.
but your boy was rusty on that stage.
Oh,
As
really? You
far as
thought he
not
was
his lyrics,
yeah.
but his stage presence.
Mm,
It was janky. He was
mm,
hopping around. It was not fluid. Everybody else was fluid. Mary
mm,
J killed it.
mhm.
Like she killed it. The emotion that she brings is unmatched.
Yeah.
But M was running into his band. He was hopping around. It was awkward. He even his footwork wasn't crisp like everybody else. And that was like I saw it instantly, and I was just like, "Oh no, he hadn't been on stage in a while,"
Mm,
And it was or either he just got caught up in the moment or something like that.
yeah.
But it was a stage presence. The song, I love the 8 Mile, so I'm a fan of the song. And I was like, I had nothing but smiles the whole time, but I was just like looking at him. I was like, wait, you know, it wasn't fluid. You know what I mean? So
Mhm. Mm,
you can definitely tell compared to Dre, compared to Snoop, compared to even Kendrick, and 50. Well, some people was calling him a dollar, because it just bulked up, right? But even he was fluid, at least kind of in the pocket.
mm.
M was a little wild and uncouth on the stage. It was definitely like it was noticeable. It was
Wow.
noticeable. Like if you go back and
Interesting.
watch it, you'll see like him just his footwork was not there. It wasn't solid.
I did not
So
realize that. I was not paying attention to that. I'm gonna have
yeah.
to, look at that again to see what you're talking about.
Hmm.
I think I was just looking and listening more than,
Right. I
looking.
mean, yeah, if you caught in
I
the
was,
moment, like
yeah.
like the whole thing was just nostalgic. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It was
Mhm.
nostalgic. I was like, yes,
Mhm.
yes, one
Wow.
more, one more.
Man, oh man. See with intros like this, it's hard not to keep talking because I'm
I
tempted to
know,
talk
right?
more,
Yeah.
but we gotta get to this music. So
Yep. Let's go.
we got some new songs for you rap artists out here and you fans watching. And also if you're a rap artist watching this, if you got music to sing, you want us to talk nicely and about your music. Notice I said nicely, and you want us to promote some of your songs. Just feel free to email me your songs attachment at irregularraps@gmail.com. Send me attachment. Send me what the song is about. If it's an album, send me what the album's about. Send me the CD or the artwork of the single of the album, social media links, whatever else you want to send me, and that will help me out to promote your music. With that said, man, we got the first song. This was submitted to my regular rap trade, my email. The name of this song is "Trapped Out" by Chris Jr. Featuring God Fearing. I heard God Fearing before. This is my first time hearing Christ Jr. Interesting name too, by the way, Christ Jr. I'm gonna talk
Right.
about that after I play this song, but it's cool. It's cool. All right, but
Do we have a rant from Strid?
we need to add that.
I know, right? Irregular rants.
So this the song right here. Cool, 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 cool song, man. I'm gonna start off by saying some of the things that I think you can take away that's good about the song. Let's start off with that. Let's start off with that. Um, you can hear the song starts with the hook. Good thing. A lot of rappers they'll start with the hook, and I think sometimes I'm gonna ask you, Victor, not yet, but I'm gonna ask you a question about the hook. About like when do you start off? When do you know when to start off with the hook? When not with the hook? But before you talk about that, some of the good things I think you can take from this song is that is clean. The production is
Yeah,
good. The production is clean.
yeah,
Whoever did the beat did a really good job creating this fire beat. The quality of the vocals to me was good on this production, and I like the use of the very hype ad libs. Like you can hear whoever is doing the
yeah.
ad libs hollering, but it's in control behind.
Right.
It really sits well behind the lead vocals, and I think that's important. But to me, that amplifies this overall track. And another takeaway from this song to me is the message of the song stays on point to where they were and where they are now. I mean, they're saying that they were trapped out, like you hear right now. They were trapped out, which is strongly expressed on the hook of the song. But now they're saved by the grace of God. And being trapped is heavily used in the rap industry, secular side more, I think.
Right.
But it's relatable to a lot of young demographics and rappers on the secular side. And when people use the word trap, they're usually expressing the drug situations that they've been in or the ghetto territories that has badly influenced their lives. But they're pretty much just talking about where they came from and where they are now.
Right.
So, man, Victor, man, you appreciate this song? You like it?
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good. I echo everything that you said. Like that was pretty much my takeaway.
Okay.
The positive things anyway. That was my takeaway with it. I really enjoyed the hypes, the ad libs and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. Like people, like certain people just don't know how to like make that a part of your song. Like that's a lost art is the ad libs. I know Jay-Z used to do it a lot in his music when I was listening to him a long time ago. It was a part of the song, and so I really enjoyed, that part. It was different for me. And so but yeah, no, I echo everything that you said. I have nothing else to add as far as the positives and stuff like that. Is I thought it was well done, um, quality. It's bright. It wasn't the audio wasn't dull. Um, the production was good. I mean, I really enjoyed the production.
Cool, cool. Yeah, we on
Hmm.
the same page then. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, man. So what do you think about like what I said earlier too? When do you start off with the hook of the music? Do you have a preference? Like when should an artist start off with the hook compared to the verse? Like for me, when I start off with the hook, sometimes it'll be different things. Like I may start off with the hook because the hook is just so fire. It's
That's
rideable. People, it's something
yeah.
where people can just ride to and really get into before they get to the verse. That's one
Yeah.
decision. That's how I make my decisions sometimes when I start off with the hook. But is there a way, you think artists should start off with the hook compared to the verse?
Well, I mean, for me, it just depends on how important the hook is to the song. Is the hook the driving force? Everything is feeding off of the hook. I know sometimes when you're telling a story, you want to start off with the story first. You want to go right into the story, and then kind of bring the moral together with the hook.
Mm,
But sometimes that hook is so strong that you want to start off with it, to kind of set the tone of the song. And
yeah,
so if that's the case, then yeah, you definitely want to start off with the hook. But if you're telling a story, go with you start building the story to the hook,
yeah.
you know.
So we gotta
So
make we
that's
gotta
one
make
thing.
use of this bell sound effect. And I want to talk about the art of ad libs, but let's go to the next song.
I know, right?
Because I remember I was like, yo, I rung the bell. All right, we gotta remember to use that bell. But
Right,
yeah,
right,
all
right,
right.
right. We're gonna spend 3 minutes talking
Oh
about the bell.
man, oh my goodness. So this next song is from rap artist. His name is Bright. Acronyms is Bright is acronym. But the name of the song is I Am Bright. Oh man, it's gonna be hard. Oh, challenging. All right, but I like this song too. Man, I'm gonna start out with you. What you think about this song? Let's start out with that. Let's start with this.
Okay.
But the name of the song is I Am Bright by Bright.
All
And
right.
this starts off with a heavy sample. Kid
Yeah.
singing, which to me kind of starts off in an odd way. kind of makes you wonder like what is going to come up next. So what do you think? You
Bruh.
shaking your head right now.
Look, bruh. This song here was my jam. I
Wow. Okay.
loved every minute of this song, every second of this song, bro. Like I don't like that's where I started from. Like when I first started getting into Christian rap, it was
Mm,
East Coast. You know what I mean? Like it was the hard East Coast this group called Cross Movement
yep.
way back in the day that really kind of just set the tone for Christian rap across the world. And this was shades of that, man. I love that sample.
Mm,
Love the sample, but when he came in with the hard East Coast, like you just gotta, you gotta bob with it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah.
it was like bruh. I felt like I was like, man, this is it. The flow rode the song. And he
Mm,
was stayed on point throughout the whole song. It wasn't like, you're just talking about random stuff
mm.
and you're just trying to find a punchline. It was hard, man. I loved this song. Loved it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. I wasn't sure if you. It makes sense
Oh
though. You came
man.
from this era though.
Oh yeah. But look, and I'm in the South though. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
got love for
Yeah.
the South, but my heart's in the East Coast, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. My heart's in the East Coast.
Yeah, this is that conscious rap too. When you hear the
Yeah.
lyrics and what he's talking about, right? He's talking about um, what it, how to express Christ and be bright in a world where there's a lot of in a lot of dark areas, and one of those dark areas can also be in the church. Like one of his lines, let me see. One of his lines says, "Most would rather keep the tithes because the pastor's looting them." So he's really talking about ways we can be better as Christians in the church and
Yeah.
out of the church. So really
Absolutely.
listen to the lyrics because you realize, yeah, he's going in on some things too. It's not just a boom bap feel good type
Right.
of rap song, but
So this also leads back to our conversation before about the hook. That the hook is like it's important, but it's just like it's not really like the focal point of the song. So it's almost like a break in between the verses. And
mm,
so that's why you wouldn't start off specifically with the hook with this particular song.
mm,
Um, but you started off with that sample, like that sample just like set the tone for the whole thing, you know.
hmm. What is the sample saying? Because I didn't even listen
I have
to what
no
this.
clue, but I loved every second. It was the kids, man. You gotta love the kids.
Yeah, I love the kids.
Don't hate on the kids.
You gotta love the way they sound. It was just dope. Just sounds good.
Right.
Hey, who's not like that when they listen to sample? You
I
don't care
know,
what
right?
it sound good. Hey, this is dope.
Right, right.
It sound like right here they're saying hip hop, like hip hop, but I don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I doubt that kids are saying that the way they sound, but
It
dope
was
song right
beautiful.
here. Dope song.
Hmm.
Gotta ring that bell.
Yep. We's done.
I think we got some laughters off of what you said.
Angel. I'm sorry. That's my girl.
All right,
That's my girl.
we're gonna
Yeah.
go to this next song. Um, this next song is by Derek Minor, a well-known rap artist. And man, I can't remember the record label he's on. Have you heard of Derek Minor before?
I have. I actually am
Okay.
a pretty much of a fan. When you sent it to me, I was like, "Is this fair?" You know what I'm saying? Because it's like for me, he's like a national artist. So I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, I'll do my best, but
Well, let me drop this in here too because not only do artists send me their music, but I'm also getting music submitted by KS Radio, good radio show by Alicios. I hope I said his name right.
yeah,
But he appreciates when I promote their music as well, and so I guess he gets music from artists too. And Derek Minor, I don't know, maybe he sent him the music, but he
right,
was kind enough to send me this song along with some
yeah.
many other songs. So
So So you
It's
big
good.
timing like that now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You get him from all the stars and stuff like
Oh
that.
man.
Hey, bro, I forgot.
Yeah,
I didn't know
man,
who I was on the
man,
podcast with. You
man,
know what I mean?
cut it. Man, cut it. Anyway, this song is the name of the song is Pull Up featuring Greg James and Thick James. Song is hype, man. Real hype trap song. Big song right here. If you heard of Derek Minor before, this is the sound that he's
Hard.
usually making
Yeah.
hard
Hard.
in your face.
Yeah.
At
You ain't
your
going to
neck.
sleep
You
driving
ain't yeah.
while he on.
Yeah. So this starts off with a hook too. What caught my attention was the hook was so simple. They used an effect on the hook. Pull up on you, but also they extended the hook. And it's just saying the same thing. So I was listening. I was like, wow, they can do that because the beat is so tough. Like all you got to do is keep the hook simple. And I realize when I make music, sometimes all I got to do is keep the hook simple. Sometimes you don't have to put a lot of layers on your hook. I mean, if the beat is that tough, you may want to make room for the beat because the beat, and this is a complex beat with a lot of
right. There's so much going on that track.
Yeah. But overall, how you feel about this unfair song?
That's what I felt like it was unfair. I was like, man, it's clean, it's perfect. Like whoever he's working with has always like they've nailed it. They've nailed his sound. They've nailed everything. The production. This particular hook, it's like it sets the tone for the whole song. And so it's almost like, it makes you, it prepares you to listen to the verse. It's important, even though it's simple, it gives, like you said, it gives room for the track to breathe, to come out. Like the track is a part of the song, like it's an important part of the song. So you don't want to get in the way of that. And so it's almost like, man, he's just riding the track, I mean, he did a fantastic job.
Yeah, you're right though, man. Whoever is producing this sound does a terrific job.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt to be on a big label, I guess. to have the top-notch engineers mixing your track.
No, it's not a level playing field.
And you know what? I'm tempted to like just play anybody's music. But this is one, like I don't usually play big time artists songs. I can't, like, unless they submit their music to me and I get a submission. But one thing I noticed is that when I play his song, I got the most reviews out of this song out of any other songs.
Yeah.
That shows how big of an artist he is compared to a lot of the artists' music.
Huge. Yeah, so now, I drive out to Dallas. My sister lives out there, and I just listen to Pandora, and so his songs come through a lot. That's what I was introduced to him on my way to Dallas, either on my way there or on my way back, because I love to drive. I ain't flying. I love to drive. So
are you afraid? Are you afraid of flying?
No, not afraid at all. I used to be because I don't like heights. But but no, I love to drive. Me and my sister went to Virginia, 14 hours, drove straight there.
Okay.
Straight there. Had no problem. I was mad because I had got like a little drink or something like that, and I couldn't drive at the same time, and I had to let her drive. I was so mad. I'm a driver. I love to drive. So.
Yeah, Pandora though, man. Do you still listen to Pandora? Like I'm like, do people still
long
listen
distance.
to Pandora?
Yeah, long distance stuff. Because I just like random. I don't want to know what's
got
next.
you.
So,
got you. You're not a Spotify guy, huh? Like me.
Not well. I am if I know what I want to listen to. But if I just want to just like just surprise me, then I listen to Pandora. So yep, there it is.
There it is.
Vic's talking too long. No,
Hey, I wonder if you people think it's a good idea for Victor to have a rant button so that he can just rant and just go off on the show.
Yeah, I'm starting a petition.
If you think he should rant, just let us know. Drop a comment or something, just for that question.
I need to go off. I got some stuff like this.
You know what I mean? Off. Because I tried to make this show 30 minutes, but his rant may make this show 45, you know, because
Right.
anyway. We're gonna get to the next song, man. This next song is by Iceberg. The name of this song, Iceberg 517. The name of this song is Nobody Like My God, featuring Ariana Marie and Ricardo Lambert. Smooth song right here, man.
Side note, Angel got my back.
So we got a comment by Angel. She definitely wants you to rant. He always has nuggets. Man, yeah, Victor, he always has nuggets. I always hear that when people I know watch the show, they always say, yo, he's definitely knowledgeable. Definitely knows his stuff. So
he's my solid rock, yeah. So let me see those hands up. Now everybody help me lift the Savior up, yeah.
All right, man. So this song right here is so inspiring, and you know, I believe the first vocal right there is by Ricardo. The second verse is by Iceberg, who's the rapper on this song, and the last verse singing is by Ariana. And to me, I just, man, it just feels so good listening to this song. This song is about God's grace, his love, his provision, how amazing God's ways are. And I definitely think this is one of the songs that if you're feeling down, this song will lift you up. This song will make you feel good. This song is a good reminder of who God is. If you're going through problems, tough situations, this is a good reminder of who God is in your life. So we need to always hear songs like this. And I like the arrangement. I like the structure. They brought the rapper on the second verse, which to me was a perfect idea. And bringing Ariana on the third verse was really good. And what I'm going to say about her third verse is that, man, I was like, there was good climax, but for some reason, I wanted to hear a little bit more emotionally climax. You know, I don't know. You may feel different, but at the same time, when I was listening, I was like, the instrumentation really did it for me, and that, you know, kind of made it like, all right, the instrumental. I'm gonna turn it up for y'all. What y'all think? This is the third verse.
Nobody, no, who can compare to my God? To nobody shows me grace like you show me, Nobody quite loves me like you love me. And you can search the whole world, but you'll never find someone that's wonderful and powerful, almighty, like my God.
All right, so after listening to it again, I was like, all right, she went up, she killed it. I see your face.
Let me be quiet. Bro,
you know, sometimes you gotta listen to it like 3-4 times. Yeah. You know, what you think though, man?
Okay, so you know I like food analogies, right?
Here we go.
So this to me felt like on one plate a steak, spaghetti, and red beans, all beast on its own, but kind of awkward together. To me, it just it felt like three different songs to me. You know what I mean? Like I love the message, everything. I echo everything that you said as far as like the, you know, the positives and what this song represents. The production was, I thought, could have been a little bit better. Because the delay drove me nuts.
Oh, really? Delay on
the
what
delay
part?
drove me, yeah, on the hook. The it was off. It wasn't timed in right, and the, you know, I could just tell the man, the vocals needed some pitch correction. It's a good song. It has good bones to it, but it was just like, it's those little bitty things that really just kind of just didn't do it for me. It was just, you know, I couldn't really get into it because of those little nitpicky things. It just wasn't, you know, polished. You know what I mean? I thought it had great bones. The rapper, I think, killed it. I just thought it just didn't flow together for me with the rap. The
Okay.
girl, bruh. I'm like, why wasn't she in the song more?
Mm.
I was like, it should have been more of a duetish type
That's what I kind
song.
of, that's what I kind of felt like with
Yeah.
Ricardo and what's her name again? Ricardo and Ariana,
Hmm.
like could have been more of a duo because maybe
Right.
with Ricardo coming in first, that was not the best idea. Maybe having her more in the
Right.
front too
Yeah. To really kind of,
together. Yeah.
right, because her ad libs was a lot, a lot, you know, it just took the song to a whole nother level to me.
Mm.
Like if there was, I know there's some songs that have like a little break or an ad lib, like not an ad lib, but an interlude, then goes into another spot. I know a lot of national artists do that and have a feature after the little drop down interlude to have that like the girl to have her own section. It
Yeah.
wouldn't have interfered with the whole rest of the song. I also thought the song was a little too high for him.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have, like brought it down a couple keys or something like that. And don't be afraid, like artists, don't be afraid to do that. If it's too high, say it's too high, and
Mm.
get the producer to change. It's possible to change the key of the song.
So
You know
how
what I'm saying?
so how do you fix that if you have a female singer on the same track? What if it becomes too low for
She's
her
a
if you
beast
dropped it
too.
down?
No, this is the thing is that I think for her, you don't drop it down too much.
Just a little
You know what
bit.
I'm saying? Or you drop it down to where because the lead artist has to be the dominant. You have to be comfortable, you know, but you change the female melody, change the melody altogether.
Mm.
Just come up with something creative. I've done that a lot with artists. When the because males will come on and sing me a hook and say, "Hey, I hear a female," and I look at them like, "Hey, they can't sing that. It's too high or too low for them." And so we just change the
Yeah.
melody completely and come up with something completely different.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool
talk too
stuff,
much.
man. Cool stuff. On point
Yeah.
with that song. We got one more song for y'all. Last song for y'all. And then we out
Mhm.
of here. But this song right here, dog, man. Let me just play a little bit of it. But we got DJ LC is his name. The name of the song is Picture That featuring BRM.
Oh, yeah,
Beach BRM, man, close dude, fellow friend of mine.
absolutely.
We've been doing For the Gold. We took a pause from it. I don't, can't speak too much on that. But
Mhm.
dude, if you ever heard of BRM, check him out. He's always grinding. He's always putting stuff out. Man,
Yeah, my
he's always
guy.
going at it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he killing it.
Here's
And
another one
he
I think is unfair too, but I mean, just saying.
yeah, just because of his grind and hustle with music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this song right here is a hype song too. To me, I'm gonna start right off the bat. I think the song was very well put together, like balance wise. Everything just felt like listening in the headphones, everything just sat in place for me.
Yeah.
Um,
I could imagine like they mixed it with headphones on.
yeah. The panning was really well done with sound
Right.
effects and stuff. I loved it. The auto tune right here, I like it.
Yeah.
And I think DJ LC, I had him actually. I talked to him with BRM on For the Gold show one time, and I think he mixes his own music too. So
Wow.
he knows what he's doing.
Right. He found the formula, found the
Yeah.
formula for his sound. So
Just like BRM mixes his own sound too. He's really good too.
yeah. I thought it was fantastic.
Mm.
I had nothing to say about this song, to be honest with you. I just thought everything fit. Everybody rode. It fit together. Everybody fit together. It reminded me of who was that that raps with Lecrae?
Andy Mineo.
Andy Mineo, yeah. It
Okay.
reminded me of that kind of flavor.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that. So y'all know the term "picture that," man. I think they made good use of that term, "picture that," to actually make a song about "picture that," and you can play a lot off of that.
Yeah.
Like picture me skydiving. Tomorrow I'm about to skydive, and I'm gonna hold the mic, and I'm gonna rap, and there's gonna be a guy with a camera shooting a music video.
Right,
Picture that.
right, right.
You can make so many
You can put
crazy
that in the
terms,
video. I picture that. You
Yeah,
know?
so I think that's the statement. Like, big things that God is doing. Picture that. Big things that God is
Yeah.
going through to their lives. Picture that.
Yeah, this was good. Like I said, this is another one I felt like it was just unfair compared to, you know what I'm saying? I know we're trying to, help other people get better and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Their sound is it's so polished. It's so
Mm,
polished.
mhm.
I'm proud of BRM, talking to him a few times and, kind of mentoring him a little bit. And just to see, his grind to me right now for a lot of folks is unmatched. Well, I'm sorry, it's not unmatched. It's you can't outmatch him. You know what I mean? So like he grinds and he works on his sound, and he's doing a thing. I'm super proud of him.
Mm. What would you say to upcoming artists, man? Like, you know, maybe they're trying to get their sound right, but it's taking a long time. And it's taking a long time because I think artists can get frustrated because, they feel like they've been working at it for a long time, but they're not getting anywhere. They're not developing their sound to where they would like it to be. What would you say to that person, that type of artist?
Well, there's a difference in um doing music and developing your sound. There's a difference. It's not just because you're doing music doesn't mean that you're developing your sound. Um, when you're doing music, just you're just happy and you just kind of just whatever. You're not looking to change and looking to get better. When you're developing your sound, you're looking for feedback. And so you're going with a critical ear. You're looking at you're studying other artists, trying to figure out what did they do to, either producers or, just whatever. You're just trying to figure out, how do I get better? There's an art form. Just like football players, they spend more time in the classroom looking at film than they do actually playing the game. So us as artists, if we're trying to develop our sound and get better, we have to study a lot more than we actually implement. And so trial and error, go crazy and do something
Yeah.
off the wall. For
Yeah.
one, plastic was a mistake. If you think about it, if you go back and look at it, it was a mistake. They wasn't intentionally trying to make plastic.
Hmm.
Now plastic's everywhere. So somebody come up with something genius that they didn't realize. I call it plastic.
Mm.
How do you but how do you make plastic that plastic sound or that plastic genius ideas if you don't just study and
Yeah.
just do something crazy, you
Yeah.
know?
That's true. I mean, some of the ways I get better is by studying other music, by just observing how they
Mhm.
make their music sound really good. So really
Right.
just being intentional when you're listening to other people's music, like some of the music we played today, the song we just played, or like Derek
Mhm.
Minor, listening to every detail they put in their music and just listening to the placements of everything. And I think that helps you not only just get better at how to make your music sound better, but it also
Yeah.
builds up your awareness.
Right.
For example, bad singers don't know that they sound bad, but sometimes you
And
have
it
to
don't
be
help when
aware.
when their friends are telling them, "Girl, you better sing." It's like,
So it
come on,
builds your
man.
awareness
Tell the
to know
truth.
what sound to what it builds your awareness to know what sounds good, what sounds
Right.
bad. Maybe you don't know your music sounds bad. I
But
don't know.
but like I said, that's why you have to you have to be okay with getting criticism.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay if you're trying to work at it. A lot of times you're just beginning, and I had to learn to love my voice. I couldn't stand the way that I sounded at first, but I had to learn to love it. But I had not just love it, but learn how to make it better. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So I had to go in and listen with a critical ear because everybody around me, was telling me, I can sing, I can rap, all that stuff, and it just wasn't clicking to me. But
mm,
I had to go in with a critical ear to and understand it's like, yo, it's only to get better, so that's the only way that you're going to do it, right, Angel? With the criticism is it's a great thing. It's what helps you grow, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
if you're not
man.
willing for that to happen, then you're not looking to get better and perfect your craft that God gave you,
Hmm. Don't be afraid to be a punching bag.
right. Right.
Victor was
Okay.
like, yeah, right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
It's the only way you're gonna get better. Get punched
Right.
on by somebody to criticize
Take
your music.
a Rocky
You know?
approach, right?
Yeah.
Just start laying, just like take it. Wear everybody else out, right?
Yeah,
You just
you know.
outlast everybody. That's how you get better.
Exactly. Build up that stamina,
Right,
You're
right.
gonna get some bruises along the way, but that's how you get better.
Yeah,
All
that's how
right.
you get better.
Anyway, man, this was a good show, and I'm more convinced that I'm gonna have to make this show like 40 to 45 minutes,
Yeah,
just because. Yeah. Anyway,
it's
we just
fun.
it's fun. It's fun.
We
It's
like to
fun.
clown too much. That's what it is.
Yeah. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Feel free to. I never say this, but maybe I should say this. But feel free to subscribe to Irregular Apps on YouTube. I'm usually playing this on YouTube or my Facebook social media page. And also, if you got music, if you know artists who got music, particularly rap music, but also it can be R&B, it can be soul. Feel free to submit your music to irregularraps@gmail.com. Send an MP3. If you got some social media pages you want me to promote, do that with your artwork of the song, bio, whatever else you feel like would be helpful, send it my way. Irregularraps@gmail.com. All right, y'all. We had fun. It
Yeah.
was good. In 2 more weeks, God
Yep.
willing, we will be back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we out of here.
Y'all be good.